Hey guys, how are you? Today we will be discussing about Java and object-oriented programming as requested by one of our subscribers. Sit tight and enjoy your learning. Java is a pioneering object-oriented programming language that came out on the early 90s. It was developed by James Gosling with his teammates Mike Sheridan, Patrick Norton. Java is an open source programming language and it can run anywhere. It is platform independent. It can run on Linux, Windows, Mac OS, and other operating systems. The first public Java was released under Sun Microsystems. Later, it was acquired by Oracle. Java is indeed a platform-independent programming language because it can run on any operating system. It has its own virtual machines called JVM or Java Virtual Machine. So it's a platform-independent, object-oriented programming language. Alright folks, now that we have learned some details about Java, let's also study about the object-oriented programming concept of this programming language. So a Java file, when we write a code, the file name will have an extension of .java. So every file, once compiled and instantiated, we call them object, some other call them class. There are four major concepts of object-oriented programming. So one of which we call inheritance. This OOP concept is about your class or object having the capability to inherit the characteristics of another class. This is an example of a reusable code. You don't need to copy-paste code, you just need to inherit some codes from other class. So a good illustration of this for everyone to easily understand, we can use the movie Venom, if you have watched that Marvel movie. So the main character in that movie is called Eddie, and there's an alien that fuses with Eddie. So we can consider Eddie as a set of code, as a Java class or a Java file, and then the alien would be another class. So what happened when they combined together, the alien went inside Eddie, Eddie adopted the superpower of that alien. So in Java, we will have what we call superclass and child class, where the child class adopts the properties of the superclass, just like Eddie adopted the superpower of the alien. Okay? The next concept of OOP is the polymorphism. So from the name polymorphism, if we dissect the name, poly means many and morph means form. So polymorphism means many forms. You can have multiple forms of the member of your class without copy and pasting codes. Perhaps we can think of an example about this concept would be the cartoon character known as Ben 10, because he can adopt different forms of alien characters. He can have many forms through these different aliens. So same with our classes. Ben 10 can run as an alien 1, or he can also run as an alien 2. It depends on what form he wanted to be. So do not worry, because we will be having actual code examples from every concept. So you will see this in action when we dive into our codes. So the third concept of the OOP is called encapsulation. Okay, encapsulation is an OOP concept that's simply coding of different methods that operates on the data and then bundling them together, putting them in one package. So we can think of an example of Voltes 5, the famous Japanese robot that is composed of 5 different parts. Like the robot has hands, head, the body, the legs, and the feet. Each body part has methods and data bundled as one unit. Like for example, in our illustration, we have the hands. The hands has the ability to sway sword, it has the ability to punch, it has the ability to grip tight. So for example, each ability is one single class, one single file, and then we bundle them together so that they could work as one. Same with other parts of the robot. They have different methods that are bundled together as one. The last concept on OOP is called abstraction. So what is abstraction? Abstraction is an OOP concept that shows only the essential attributes and hides unnecessary information. It's like hiding the unnecessary information from one unit to the others to simplify things and to avoid too much complexities. Okay, we go back to our example, Voltes 5. Voltes 5 has major parts: the head, the body, the arms, the legs, and the feet. You can consider that each body part as a separate unit of codes. Each unit are bundled separately. The body has its own separate sets of codes, the hands has its own separate set of codes, even the head and the legs and the feet, they have their own complexities. The body does not know how the complexities of the hands work. And the same with the hands, it doesn't know how the complexities of the body work. Even the head, they do not know the complexities from one over the other. However, if you combine them together, they work together as one. Same as to your codes. If you package them together, they will work as one. We will have a hands-on example of this as well. All the 4 concepts of OOP, we will be doing hands-on examples. So on our next lesson, we will be diving on actual coding for each concept. So don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell button so that you will get notified when these new tutorials are uploaded. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.